Hello again, friends. So, from the same series, Free Fixing for Friends. Here we have a Roland AC adapter ACN230T. That's model A41205G. It's a pure, may I call it a pure transformer, classic transformer with probably a rectifier of some sort and a capacitor. Okay, I don't need to go inside there because I know the transformer, it's okay. But it's something obviously wrong with the plug. The inside cylinder or ring, it's missing. So, got destroyed, got disconnected. Anyway, it's really funny. Look there. It's only a little bit left at the bottom of the things. Luckily, checking the shops around, I found this guy. And it's looking like it's what we need. Why? Because I recall this plug fits almost perfect to my soldering iron. And look here, the replacement, it's perfectly there. The problem with this kind of plugs is that they are made with very cheap plastics. You see, this white plastic support, I may say, it's very prone to disintegrate because of the temperature. So we have to be really careful about how we solder this thingy. And step number one is to primer the things. How are we gonna prime that? Easy. With some glass paper. Cleaning the area. And down there too. Perfect. And now, let me get my soldering iron ready for the job. I got some fresh soldering, a little bit lower temperature melting point. I'll have this friend of mine around 300 degrees, like that. And it should be so nice to have a kind of thermal shunt. I don't know if I can use this. It's too big. Okay, let's try this one. But don't push it too much, because then, you see? Okay, so my tool will act like a shunt, like a thermic shunt. It's kind of, of course it is, but the purpose is to prime this. Oh, it's done. That's perfect. We'll do the same with the bottom connection, or the ground connection, in fact. Flux, same story. Thermic shunt, yes. Perfect. So, the most important thing in this situation is to avoid the temperature getting into the plastic things. They will melt and then it's a mess. But the point is that now we have a really good primering there. Now, let's see what's happening with the power supply itself. Like always, checking for shorts. 192 ohms. This is perfect. What about here? This is good. Let me plug in the transformer powering on. I recall Roland, it's always with plus outside. So we have like 15 volts, of course, because there is no load. Plus on the outside, on the case, I may say. Let's get this wire. Okay, I can't catch that by this. I need to do some adjustments, but we'll take it manually. Just like that. Now, let's check the right polarity. Yellow, it's plus, so yellow will be outside and white will be on the top. Okay, nice. Prime it. The other one. See guys, in this situation, let's not forget to have these elements in the cable or with the cable. And now I need a helping hand. I don't know how to do that because I have only two hands, but I'll use this piece of equipment to provide a kind of thermic shunt. Like I said before, very important. Here I'm gonna have minus. Perfect. This is a perfect soldering. You see that? Beautiful. And now, with this guy down here, shouldn't be any problem. All I have to do is to find the right position, and that's like this. Perfect. Almost no hit. So now, and we are so good. Let's check it working. Power on, plus outside. Perfect. And now people, you see, I don't trust this metal, how can I call that? Blocking system or something. Let's put it on just for being there. I really don't like it. So what I'm gonna do, let me show you. Here I have some really strong thread fabric. This is used for sewing leather. Gonna have some of this, just like that. You see? In between the things. And I'm going from here now and do all this tidying around, nice and solid. This will be a never ending mechanical connection. Here I can effectively tie the threads. You see, this one is never, to be sure that we have no problem there. Take this, split it, and now never fuss. We are so good. Factory. This will last forever. Checking the plug, should have plus outside, and this is perfect. And by the way, I have a small Roland Adaptor keyboard, so let's see what's happening. Plug it in. Obviously it's going, look that, it's going really nice in the socket. Power on. Bam bam. Perfect. It's working. Job done. What I was trying to explain or to show you, cheap plugs with this kind of cheap plugs, cheap plastic, it's always nice to have a thermic shunt, like I said before, like I did before, in between, like that. You see, in between the soldering point, like here. You see, that's the soldering point, let's call it, and the plastic here, we should have a kind of metallic shunt, something to take the extra heat and avoid plastic melting. Yeah, I hope it's interesting and useful in the same time. Like always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, push the like button. Of course, thanks to my sponsors, Radu from Belgium, and Bladkaya from Amphia Records, Jack from States, and like always, of course, I'm waiting your comments too. And in the meantime, don't forget, have fun. See you. Bye bye.